what is up guys, Trexcw here, and welcome back to another episode of Terraria. We're back in Terraria 1.2 Let's Play World, as usual, because this is the series, and we have been invaded by some goldfish, apparently, because I left my door open on accident. Oh, hello, Mr. Pumpkin, you can come through blocks, apparently. So yeah, that's happening, which is interesting. Anyways, some things have happened between the last episode and this one. The last episode, of course, we fought the Pumpkin Moon and did fairly well against it. We didn't get to wave 15, but we did get everything we needed, which was the Horseman's Blade. So we got that going for us, which is nice. Also, I've changed my loadout a bit. I now have the Razor Pine equipped, so that we have that. And then I upgraded, I reforged my Vampire Knives from just Vampire Knives to Godly Vampire Knives, which gives us plus 14% damage, plus 5% critical strike chance, and plus 15% knockback, so they're that much better than they already were. The Pygmy Staff, I'm sorry to say, I replaced it with the Raven Staff, because the Raven Staff does more damage than it, and I kind of like having a Raven, because that's pretty cool. I should summon my Penguin and my Fairy, because I don't have them. And then some things on the house. I've added all these weapon frames because I put the Terrorblade down here by my bed, and I put these other ones up here because they're like the cool weapons that I just had laying around that I wanted to show off. So yeah, this episode we are going to be building something, except we're not going to be like well, it's kind of an add-on to the house. You'll see what I'm talking about when we start doing it. But this episode, we are going to take this system up here, this railway system, which consists of large bridges and some jumps, and we're going to transform it into a metro system. So we're going to find a nice underground spot down here somewhere to build our little metro. Then we'll build some metro lines going one to the dungeon, one to our ocean arena, probably something like that. And then we'll also I don't know if I'll do those on camera. I'll at least try and get the station built on camera, and then we'll get another one going to the temple, and one going over here to the ocean and the farm. So that will all be over the course of some of me playing offline, or some of me playing off camera, and then some episodes or so, because I think this metro will be really useful. So I'm going to start up by tearing up this track that we already have and replacing it. So naturally that means a time lapse, and that means some awesome music. So enjoy whatever music I play, whether it be MDK Too Hot for Pants or Tobu Colors. Enjoy! And we're back, guys. So the time lapse just wrapped up. We have removed all of the minecart track from the map, as you can see. So yeah, the reason I did that was because I was getting a bit tired of seeing all that ugly minecart track through the sky on those dirt bridges, and I just realized that this would be a more effective way, and where we had to switch to get to the to choose arena or dungeon, that was kind of annoying. So I just decided, hey, why not just build a metro so that we can do this stuff all underground and have it look nice and stuff. So yeah, now we're actually going to get to building the building part of the metro. I don't know how many lines we're going to get going today. I at least want to get the dungeon line going. I think that'll be good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the dungeon line flip-flop. Once you get to the dungeon, you can there will be a flip-flop for you to create the, or there might be a flip-flop back at the something's killing me. There will be a flip-flop back at the main section of whether or not you want to go on dungeon track or arena track, and I'll figure all that out. So now we just have to get to getting everything we need to build it. Off camera, or on camera actually, we got another Nimbus rod because we killed an angry Nimbus, so we got that going for us, which is nice. I'll probably make another wall plaque to put that on, and we have a ton of track, although only 45 booster tracks. So yeah, I'm going to use all that to build the metro itself. So now I guess it's time for a second time lapse of me, after I've put all this stuff away, of me building the metro. I think I'm going to do it off to the right, if I look at the map here, somewhere in this area. I'm going to flatten that out and make it nicer. I'm going to probably build a bridge over that lake or something to make it look nice. And then we will be on our way. So stay tuned for the next time lapse. And yeah, enjoy this new different music. Alright guys, update status sort of thingy. We have built this little bridge here. I kind of like it. It's simple. There's not much color to it. I might do something with it eventually. But it gets the job done. We can now cross over this lake successfully. So, yeah, now I'm going to get started on building the actual metro station itself. So, let's just get into that. right here I've got a little workstation set up, and then I've kind of terraformed the land around this. If you noticed before, this used to be a giant pit, and now it's fixed, and there's a duck in our pond. Oh, that's cool. So anyways, let's get on with this. Alright guys, that's about it for this episode. I've been recording for like over an hour now, so I'm out of time for what I can do this episode, but we did get quite a bit accomplished. Some of this I will continue off camera, but we do have the basis of the entrance to the metro system, and so I'll just finish this out, put some walls up and stuff, and then we'll build the actual station with the main hub in the next episode, probably, unless that's episode 100. Then we'll see what we'll do, and then after that we will add some tracks. So we are on our way to having a nice, functional, awesome metro system. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, then be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe for some more awesome content. I will be back with another episode of the 100,000 block journey tomorrow, and another episode of Terraria 1.2 Trexcw on Friday. So anyways guys, I will see you all next time. Goodbye.